Alright there guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we return to another manga video, because today it is time for us to return to the Spy Family manga review. On volume 1 we had Lloyd on the front. This time round we have Anya on the front. So volume 2 actually covers a fair bit of stuff. I mean, when we left off in volume 1, the Forgers were eagerly anticipating if Anya had made it into Eden Academy or not. Because Anya's letter and number combination was K212. But if you look here, it isn't there. So the Forgers were like, oh crap, it's Operation Strix is over before it even started. But luckily that is not the case, because of course, if you look on this one, Anya's name is written at the top of it, because she is basically first in reserve for anyone who drops out. And Mr. Henderson, Mr. Arrogant, tells Lloyd, Yor and Anya that there is always some students that drop out. Always, without every single time. I mean, Yor had a little bit of a different idea, if you know what I mean. As if you look here, she was basically planning on going to one of the parents of the students that did get in and killing him, so Anya could get in. After that, they actually show us the, if you look here, they show us the scenes of when Anya said she wanted to be a princess who was trapped in a castle and to be rescued by Lloyd. Just like in the episode of Bondman that she happened to be watching at the time. Frankie basically helps Anya egg on Lloyd to make it happen. And one very big difference between the anime and the manga for this is that the manga for this basically, it's over so quickly. So we have this page here where Anya asks Lloyd to do this for her. Then we have the castle itself, so that's two pages, so that we're up to 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Only 9 pages of the manga cover the Anya at the castle, which is interesting because in the anime, an entire episode is dedicated to just that castle. And there's a lot more, the anime puts a lot more into the castle part of the story than what the manga does. Like in here, there's when Lloyd is fighting off all of the other agents from his agency who are pretending to be goons of Frankie. None of that here happens in here. It's basically they arrive at the castle. Lloyd gets straight to Frankie and Anya. Although we've got this pretty funny scene here of Yor, where Anya goes to Lloyd, "You're the spy, you're the evil boss man, and Mama is, I don't know, whatever." Yor almost kills Lloyd because you don't want to mess with her when she's sober, but you also don't want to mess with her when she's drunk. and only because the heel of one of her boots snaps off does she fall over and go to sleep. Then they have the tailor scene where Anya is being told that a lot of students from Eden Academy get kidnapped. Meanwhile, Lloyd goes back to agency headquarters, and we get our first proper look at Sylvia Silverwood, aka the leader, the handler, the person in charge of Lloyd's branch of the agency. You would not want to mess with her either. And she explains to Lloyd about the whole 8 stellar stars and 8 Tanitrus bolts. Funnily enough, quick spoilers for season 3, episode 2 of Spy Family, Anya just got her second Tanitrus bolt, and it was for helping Damien, because there's this evil bitch lady who just hands out Tanitrus bolts like they're going out of fashion. All the time, she's handing them out for any minor mistake of anything. Even if you haven't done anything wrong, she still does it. And if you want to find which volume of the manga is adapting, season 3 is being adapted from, go to volume 9, because I flicked through it one time and saw her, which I'd never seen her before. So yeah, if you want to find when in the manga season 3 has been adapted from, it's from volume 9 onwards. Then Anya and Yo go shopping for dinner. This panel here is pretty cool. You're literally just slicing her through a pumpkin with her bare hand. Oh, look at this one. This is when Anya asks Yor to train her, so she'll be okay at school. Oh, hello, look at how precious this face is. How could you say no to that face? But if we get a bit further into the volume for the actual school, Anya meets Damien, or she likes to call him second son, since he's the second son of Donovan Desmond, Lloyd's target, who he's looking after. Found it. Now then, I have not seen many manga panels of a series before its anime gets adapted. The only time I have is Komi-san. Che showed me like loads of pictures of Komi-san from manga panels of her manga back in like 2018. Mostly ones where she grows cat ears. Those panels. And the only other time I've seen a manga panel for a series that hasn't had its anime release yet is the scene I'm about to show you. So it's when Damien is bullying Anya, throwing things at her, and then we get Anya's the iconic hit. This is the only one panel or scene in the entire series I'd actually already seen before I watched the anime. Because it was like a meme everywhere just before the anime started airing. So Damien starts calling her all sorts of names until she just gives him a good old whack in the old face. And Tatsuya Endo felt that this one little scene needed 2 pages worth to show its devastating effect. Also, I really love Anya's face when she's punching him. She looks like she's so confused that doesn't know what's going on, as she's absolutely giving Damien his first taste of humility. So Anya starts BSing, saying that she actually did it for Becky, and well, this makes Becky all emotional. Oh, she's going to get way more emotional about something else later, the further we get in. Well, not in this volume, but in future ones. Lloyd, Yor and Anya here looking as depressed as ever, as Anya received one nitrous bolt on her very first day. Then after all the students heard what Anya did to Damien the previous day, she's been looked down upon by basically everyone. Meanwhile, Lloyd is disguised as a bunch of different people trying to get her to apologise. And when she finally does, they dedicate an entire page to it. Well, technically 2 pages. Well, 2.5, since part of Damien's face is being cut off for this. But yeah, Anya gets her an entire page for her apology, and well, this is when Damien's heart fluttered, let's just say, and he became infatuated with Anya. Now, something else that I found quite interesting about this volume in particular. Well, apart from Yor's sister complex brother Yuri, we get introduced to the state security police to show what they do, or the secret police as they're called by a lot of people. Yuri is desperately looking for someone by the name of Twilight. Gee, I wonder who that is. Then we find out that Yuri is on his way to introduce himself to Lloyd and Anya to go and see Yor. He picks up a freaking huge bouquet of flowers. And just as they opened the door for him, this is where volume 2 ends. But what's interesting is if it's not the end, because if you keep going, you get a little scene of Anya at a pool. But if you keep going, we skip all the way to what was episode 12 of the anime. And if you remember when the anime was first airing back in 2022 in the spring season, episode 12 is where the first half of season 1 came to a close, and it was spent at the aquarium, where Lloyd pretends to be working at the aquarium so he can find the microfilm inside of one of the penguins in this one specifically. It was a little bit strange to see, like, the end of the first half of season 1 appears like some bonus chapter. Although this scene, what a scene this was. Here in the manga and in the anime, where Yor just kicks the guy so hard his head goes through the ceiling. And then when she catches Anya, she goes, "Wow." and then as Lloyd walks past down here, he goes, "Wow." That was always a funny scene And that is where the volume actually comes to an end. So the first half of season 1, but it's weird because like all of this stuff here, at least in the anime, happens after the meeting with Yuri. But in the manga here, we've only just met Yuri. Well, he's only just arrived at the Forger house. And that is where the second volume of Spy Family comes to an end. overall, another very good, great and solid volume of the manga. The story we've now progressed into Anya arriving at Eden Academy for the first time. Her very iconic heh scene, and giving Damien a bit of humility by giving him a good old punch in the old face like this. But we also go all the way to the end of season 1, which shows that some of this is a little bit out of order in the anime compared to the manga. But that will do it for the Spy Family Manga Review Volume 2. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and until we meet again, see you in the next one.